Hello, travelers. A thick layer of fog and despair. It blankets the earth. A tidal wave of loneliness, isolation, and despair covers society. Many believe that the hope to find another person to love them is nothing but a fantasy. But I am here to prove that even if you were born imperfect, which all people are, there is still hope for you. Do not give in to the oppressive beast of despair. Here's why the black pill, also known as nihilism in traditional speak, is false when it comes to appearance. Chapter 1. Explaining the black pill. The black pill is an ideology that states that looks is one of the only things that matters in the dating scene at all. Another claim of the ideology states that if you weren't born with the right genetics, for example, being short, having an ugly face, or being born with a disability, if you were born with any of these, then this ideology deposits that you should just quit dating altogether, and that life is meaningless, and that your life is nothing, and that you serve zero purpose. Hopefully, in the background of this video is a video explaining 100 black pill beliefs that's currently playing on screen. One of my major gripes with the black pill ideology is that it says you are hopeless and that self-improvement will basically do nothing for you. I believe self-improvement and working out will work just like wonders for you. So this leads into part 2 of the video. Irrelevant factors for attracting a woman: having money, being confident, having forms of status, having a tolerable personality, actually grooming yourself, and going to the gym. Chapter 2. Debunking the view that, when you think about it, the gym plays a minimal role. It actually plays a major role. There is this weird and obviously false idea that the gym will play a minimal role in increasing how good you look. The argument for the position is this: the idea is that 90% of your physical appearance is determined by factors you cannot change, and even with extensive plastic surgery, you will still look like some monstrosity. Even if you pursue bodybuilding, they will argue that you have just a poor frame and won't get girls. If you're a short buff dude, you'll be seen as a angry leprechaun. So if you were born with a not great face and are short, then they argue that no amount of exercise will do anything for you. This is why I believe the position is flawed. Let's play devil's advocate and say that the gym only increases your chances very slightly. And that's wrong, but we're playing devil's advocate here. Let's hypothetically say they were right. Wouldn't you rather be playing with a 10% chance plus a whole pile of non-dating related benefits like a longer lifespan, a better mood, and more confidence, so you can pursue what you want to pursue in life? Or would you rather be playing with a 5% chance and overall just worst set of cards? You would obviously pick the former. Now, let's get to my next point. It does actually increase how attractive you are by a lot. If you want to lose weight, it's very simple, but quite difficult, I know from experience. Expend more calories than you consume. If you consume 2,000 calories, a day, then you will need to expend 2,100 calories a day, or around that amount, to lose weight. It'll be slow, but it'll be worth it. To gain muscle and bulk up, do the same, but like in reverse. Eat a slight caloric surplus, and eat an adequate amount of protein, which is your weight multiplied by 0.8, and incrementally increasing the difficulty of your workouts. If you're just starting out with your fitness journey, then I heavily suggest losing your weight first and then bulking up, unless like you're like very skinny, like extremely skinny. It will just, your fitness journey will make you look like a model. After enough years of talent and effort, it'll be hard and painful, but I know you can change and look lovely. I know you have it, okay? It lays dormant within you. Also, may I recommend complimenting the homies. Tell them that they look really handsome, or compliment their appearance in some way. I don't say no homo when complimenting the homies. We're all in this together, brah. This isn't hopeless. This leads into chapter 3 of this video. Chapter 3, Debunking the View that Everything is Hopeless. There is still hope left in your dating life and life in general. Finding a girl will love you for who you are and will love you for you will be harder when you are not perfect. But guess what? Nobody is perfect except for Jesus, the one who will tell you where the river is, but won't make you walk there and drink from the water. Everybody has something that might be a turnoff for a lot of people, but it is your personal responsibility to persist. For you, it might be you being short, or having a non-strong jawline, or having low testosterone. You can change almost all those things except for your height. There are some things that might be out of your control, but you must work around that. We must all lead a good life. To lead a good life, we must rise from the water and evolve into the men and women we know we can be, into what we want to be, what we dream to be. Those who have swallowed the pill of darkness. You say, how can a man with acne be comfortable in his own skin? How can a man smile knowing his crooked teeth? Or how can a man smile with pride next to a man of high physical stature? I'll tell you how. They know with the power of self-improvement and changing your state of mind and how you live your life, you can fix yourself. When you see somebody adopt this ideology, it's not a red flag, it is a white flag. You have so much life ahead of you, which means somebody will love your presence and want to be around you enough to be in a relationship with you. If you can't find somebody, then hey, I might not be romantically attracted to you, but I adore that you made it this far into the video. It sounds cliche, but stick with me. If you made it this far into the video and you feel hopeless, you split the following traits: good attention span, the willingness to listen to the other side, and most importantly, a glimmer of hope in your heart, which leads to chapter 4. Chapter 4, it's like Dragon Quest. If you are the average young male, which by my analytics is the most likely to see these videos, then you feel like the road ahead is too dark and lonely because the news and the media you see around you. Your change should be incremental. You start at the bottom at level 1 like an RPG in Dragon Quest, but as you level up, you grind up enemies, you defeat your bosses, and face the adversity ahead of you, you level up, you gain party members, and become stronger. So, take that into real life. Here are some neat little changes that you can put in that are fairly easy, but will just improve your life by a lot. Well, you can start by limiting your viewership of depressive news stations, you know they make you sad. Replace them with something else, like a commentary channel or some that has a comedic edge. If you're watching MSNBC, CNN, Fox, or the Daily Wire, and that is making you sad, switch it out with a channel like The Willie Mac Show, Bowplanks, or Shoe on Head. Next improvement, substitute the foods you eat and the drinks you're drinking. Instead of burgers, have a sandwich with light mayo and scrambled eggs instead of processed and frankly gross tasting lunch meat. Instead of keeping an energy drink by your desk, have a bottle or preferably canteen of water. If you don't have the will or time to cook, just get something like Factor. Not sponsored. Also, get up and move. Even if you do something small as stand or lightly jog while you play video games instead of sitting, or if you take a morning walk. Moving around and going outside releases endorphins. I could go on forever. Their entire channel is dedicated to this type of stuff, but if you feel sad or nihilistic, watch the video, probably linked in the description, how to be miserable for the rest of your life. If you apply everything given to you into the video linked in the description and the one you're watching right now, implementing just that will make your life surprisingly better. Go outside, even if it's the winter time. You don't have to be outside like forever. Part 5, or Chapter 5, it's your choice. Conclusion/resolution. In conclusion, the black pill is wrong about appearance. You can change your looks and your life. I'll reveal something to you. I used to not be the ultra confident entertainer you see here today. I wouldn't have been able to deliver this back in 2020. I didn't have the willpower to stay up until 3 a.m. making content for you, but I slowly became better. Start at level 1. I want to get you to level 100. I want to guide you to your future wife for your hard work, or else I wouldn't be the Inaba Hare. Like and subscribe. Goodbye. Until next time.